Hello guys, it's Penguin, but today we're going to be testing out how much pure strength and muscle mass Steve has. Okay, well, I was just scrolling through and I was thinking, I was looking for a heavy block, and then I saw one. I was like, okay, it's called netherite. It's the block of netherite. But first we have to understand, how do we get the block of netherite? Okay, so the block of netherite is obviously crafted with 4 gold ingots and 4 netherite scraps. So we have to understand how much of value they are worth. So 4 gold ingots will equal to around... Okay, so 1 gold ingot equals 2,144,000 grams. So we have to times that by 4, and that will equal to around 8,576,000. Okay, so we've worked out gold, but now we have to work out what the netherite scrap is. So I was searching all over the web. I was scouring everything. I couldn't find anything, and I'm just gonna kind of assume that netherite scrap comes from ancient debris, which is found in the nether and comes from like soul sand stuff. So I'm just gonna assume that it's made from souls, and I'm gonna assume that souls don't really weigh anything. So yeah, that's what we're going to have to assume. So what we're going to work with now is we're going to have 8,576,000 is the only number we have. So that's how much one netherite ingot must weigh. So one netherite ingot is 8,576,000. But if we're going to times that by 9, then it would equal 77,184,000, meaning that one netherite block equals that many grams. And like a netherite ingot makes up that much, but that's not even the maximum that he can carry, because of shulker boxes he can carry so much more. Shulker box inventory slots would equal to around 1,728, and that's how many like 64 times 27, which is the number of inventory slots, 27. But that's not even it, because then we need to calculate how much one netherite block is worth, times by the number of slots in that, which would equal to... So we have to do 77,184,000 times 64, and that would equal 4,939,776,000, which isn't even that's not even the end. Like, we still have to times that by 27, which is the number of inventory slots in the shulker box, which will equal to, and alright, this is a big number, 133,373,952,000 grams. Editing Penguin here. I forgot to add this part into the video. It's the whole inventory weight and everything he's carrying equals to about 4.801432. I'll just put it on the screen. And that's not even it, because he can still jump 1 block high with all of that just on him. And you know how much 1 block high is? If you actually work it out, 1 block high in the Minecraft wiki turns out to be around 1 meter tall, and 1 meter is around 3 foot 3.37 inches, which is the average height for a 3-year-old, and he's jumping that every single time he's carrying with all of that weight. He's just jumping that. Like, and the average human jumping height is around 11 inches. He can jump 3 feet, 3.37 inches. But that's not even it. Like, he can do even more. Like, he can run his sprinting speed with all of that on him, and we're going to work out how fast his speed is with this diagram. So that's the distance. If we find out that 1 meter is each of these blocks, and each of these blocks is, there's 8 blocks, 1 meter times 8, that's 8 meters, and then we have to find out the time that it took, which is, and this all works out to him going 7.81462 miles per hour, which is pretty fast. I think the average is around 5. I don't know. But that's not even it, because he can still climb up vines with all of that on his back. Like, imagine having to climb that much with all of that on your back, and he can still jump with all of that. He can jump 4 blocks with all of that, which is 4 meters. He can jump 4 meters with all of that. And if you didn't know, the average long jump is 2.3 meters. He's jumping 4, and that's even without a run up. Like, he's jumping whole 4 meters, which is pretty crazy. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, see you in the next video, peace out, and